Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the self-care class, the Wednesday class. Self-care is based on this book, which combines Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, natural healing, and common sense to help you feel better. So today we're going to focus on lymphatic drainage and specifically on the lymphatic drainage of the brain, the breast area, and the groin area. So this is especially helpful for anybody who has an autoimmune disease. All right, so the latest research is finding that the toxicities that collect in the brain are responsible for some of the autoimmune responses, including long COVID. So COVID normally just the virus, you get the virus, you feel terrible for a few days, and then you recover. Long COVID is then an autoimmune response. HIV, AIDS is an autoimmune response. Hashimoto disease, autoimmune. Fibromyalgia, autoimmune. So the reason that this is new research is because up to this point they thought that the blood-brain barrier protected the brain from toxicities. And apparently this is not true. So there are areas, small areas around the pituitary, the pineal glands. There are calcium deposits that collect around some of the glands. But there is also then room there, tiny, we're talking microscopic, tiny amounts of room for larger molecules like insulin, like viruses, like chemical toxicities to move into the brain. This is also true in the cribriform plate. So this area here in the nasal passages, if it's draining properly, it will drain from the brain down through the mucous membranes of the nose and then drain down through the lymph system either on the sides of the neck or through swallowing. Okay, so if you are not feeling well, even if you have stress, this would be a good thing to do every day. And a lot of people have been asking for it. A lot of my teachers have been asking for the latest, what's the lymph drainage thing, since self-care is one of the methods, healing methods, that focuses on lymph drainage as an amazing tool to improve your health, your mood, and your ability to just kind of refresh, detox, and let go. So here we go. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Lone. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Coral Rose. So nice to have you here. Sita's light. So rub your palms together and just feel your own energy in between your hands. So sometimes people say, oh, I'm exhausted, especially people who have autoimmune, or if you're in any level of physical pain. Sometimes you just, oh God, it's so exhausting. Like it doesn't go away. It's just this nagging, throbbing in the background. So by rubbing your palms together, you feel your own energy, you feel your own power, created through friction, through electricity, through magnetism. Take that energy, cup your palms over your eyes, and open your eyes and just try and receive that energy. The eyes are relaxed. And either to yourself silently or out loud, I can attend to my own heart. side. Relax the hands down. Let's try that again. Many ways to rub the palms together. You can open the fingers, interlace the fingers. You can go in the back. You can pretend you're washing your hands. You can go in a circle like this. You can go side to side. It's harder for me to demonstrate. I like the side to side because it allows the sound to travel right to left. And so then it starts working on the brain hemispheres. But whatever you decide to do, creating beautiful energy in between your hands, which you will then share with yourself. All right, people who do Reiki, right, then they energize, they charge the hands. And so this exercise is just to let you know that you can create energy and that you can direct it to any place in the body. So now we're going to go through the eyes, palms over the eyes, and just receive. So you have a closed circuit between your hands, your eyes, which are feeding the brain and the body. Eyes are relaxed while open, maybe placing a light in the distance, sunlight on the trees, sunlight on the water. Breathe in goodness. And close the eyes one more time, rubbing the palms together. I'm going for the circles. You go for what feels right for you. Anything that feels good. We need to come back to the limbic brain, so being in contact with what feels good. Not what you think is right, not the research, not medical or WebMD, like not that stuff. How do you feel? Take a nice breath in. And cup the palms over the eyes. Keep the breathing passage open. Feeling relaxed, feeling comfortable, feeling nurtured by your own energy. Good. If you're following along at home, this is card number 44. Relax the eyes. And now, as part of the brain drainage, you can take a couple of fingers. If you can use the thumbs, whatever you want. We're going to focus on this area right here, the bridge of the eyebrows, the bridge of the nose. And you're going to either press in and pull down. And as you kind of lose the grip, then just create it again. Or you're going to press in. So this is that bladder meridian point right here, right? So that helps us become more flexible, more open, not so rigid, which when it translates into cellular information, it's like then the cells won't exchange. They won't get rid of the toxins. They won't bring in the nutrients, that kind of thing. They're over-toxified, so then they're like, ugh, right? So this is bladder point, and you're just going to press in. And as you kind of lose the grip, you can release it and then press in again. So just like find a way. They sometimes recommend that you just place your hands on a desk. So just pressing in on the bladder meridian. So you just decide which one feels better, either pulling up or pressing in and pulling down the bridge of the nose. Not very far, just half an inch at the most. But is draining down into the mucous membranes of the nose. Good. Okay. And then just down either side of the nose. You can do that with fingertips or kind of like the sides of the knuckles. Clearing breath, inhale. I can attend to myself. Inhale again. Just sending a message, self-messaging. I can attend to my own heart. And blow out any work that's not yours. Holding on to opposite shoulders and just moving side to side. This should also then activate the groin area as well, right? So as you're turning, then you're feeling your sit bones moving on the chair or on the floor. Just a little hug. I can attend to my own heart. Good. Let's put a little affirmation in there. Number 6, tap your thymus. Thymus is the breastplate. Just tapping there. I can let go of anything which is not my work. I can let go of anything which is not my work. I can let go of anything which is not my work. I can let go of anything which is not my work. I can let go. I can let go of anything that is not my work. Anything that is not my work. Relax the hand down. Inhale. And just think of something that's not your work. Attending to someone else, making sure that a child is doing whatever they're supposed to be doing, your spouse is making sure that they're blah, 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 or making sure, or making advice, making suggestions. Just get ready to blow that out. Think of somebody that you're trying to do their work. Why are you doing that? On exhale, blow it out. Shrug the shoulders up. It's like, I don't know. That was just a bad decision. I don't know why I was trying to do that. Shrug the shoulders up. Exhale out. I don't know. Go ahead, say it. I don't know. That was just a bad decision. That was a bad decision. Okay. Tap one more time. I let go. I let go of anything which is not my work. My work. I let go. I let go of anything which is not my work. Which is not my work. Okay. Inhale. And just summon up something where you tried to do some work that wasn't yours to do. You like took on too much, or you took on someone else's stuff, or you just bit off more than you could chew, or you made the wrong decision, and blow it out. I release. Shrug the shoulders. I don't know. That was a bad decision. That was a bad decision. I don't know. That was just a bad decision. That was just a bad decision. Okay. Here we go. So we're starting with card number 1 in the self-care deck, massaging the scalp. So if you look on, like Raymond Perrin does a lot, he's an osteopath from the UK. He does some beautiful things. I highly recommend you check him out on lymphatic drainage in the brain. So what he's recommending is that you just kind of like smear down the sides of the head just to remind yourself, like in the back as well, like everything can drain down. So down the sides, down the front of the face, down the back of. So you can do that too if you want. Or you can do what we do often in the self-care method, which is digging the fingertips into the scalp and moving the scalp over the skull bone. So you can see like the skin, which is called the scalp, can move over the skull bone, over the brain. And so what's there? What's there is the lymphatic fluid. It is called cerebrospinal fluid, and it's responsible for ushering out, finding and ushering out, hey, you, stick 'em up. You're under arrest. You're a viral toxin, man. You've been making a mess up here, and it's time to go. So they take them and then they usher them out of the brain. Thank you, lymph glands, lymph nodes. And you can help when you find any stagnant energy. It's like anything that's like a little bit like, oh, what the heck is that? Or maybe even a little painful, right? You're just like, oh, like I didn't even know, right? So then you just move the chin, move the neck, move the head. Try and create some flexible fluid energy for the lymphatic drainage, for the cerebrospinal fluid. This is the cerebral fluid, right? Spinal fluid down there. Create some flexibility through the breath. Create ease to kind of let go. All right, hands down. Let's do a clearing breath. Inhale. I release everything which is not my work. I don't know why I tried to take that on. I didn't need to take that on. Out it goes. It was a bad decision, right? If you have an autoimmune disease or you're in any level of physical pain, you're not in the same category as everybody else, right? So you're just like, I can't do that. But every once in a while, you're like, but I want to do that. I want to be like part of the team. I want to like do like everybody else. When my legs didn't work and my knees didn't bend, that was like a couple of years at least. I was so envious. I'd look out the window of the bus that I was riding on and see people who were jogging. I was like, God, they have knees and they probably don't even appreciate it. Take a breath in. All that resentment that you've collected, like, how come everybody else doesn't have an autoimmune disease? And especially like if you have COVID. It's like, how come I got COVID? Like, what a lonely diagnosis, right? But it's not a prognosis. You can heal from anything. Blow it out. We are blowing out false beliefs, trying to do other people's work, trying to do too much, right? So you're attending to your heart. You're attending to your path as best as you know how. Let's go ahead and tap one more time. Tapping on the thymus. I release anything which is not my work. Anything which is not my work. I release anything which is not my work. Which is not my work. Hand down. Inhale. Okay, so we're chunking down so that we're just coming back to ourselves. All right? You don't have to be the president of the United States in case you've been following politics. Blow it out. You don't have to fix COVID. You don't have to fix the economic recession, depression, whatever it is. You don't have to fix everybody that's been impacted by this. Inhale. Inhale goodness, inhale life, inhale rejuvenation into your body, and just soften to allow that. You're softening to be able to nurture, to be able to be kind. And in the same way, you're going to soften and let go of toxins, viral toxins, bacterial toxins, chemical toxins, all different kinds of pathogens. All right, move the spine again. So, like, if you want to go back to like the hug thing, go ahead and repeat that. I'm just gonna like do a little. What am I doing? I'm doing like a mermaid. I'm gonna do my mermaid whale thing through my life. I'm gonna be a mermaid today. Oh, move the neck, move the chin, move the spine, move the belly. Inhale. And simply let go, release viral pathogens, bacterial pathogens, toxins, chemical toxins, radiation poisoning. All right, so we're not fighting. We're not like, we're not, I mean, if you're angry, yeah, do it that way. But we're really just creating a pathway through the breath to inhale great stuff, inhale something wonderful, and exhale. Go ahead, and I give you permission to release those toxins, release those pathogens. Let's do the scalp massage one more time. So you can use the, like the insides of the fingers if you have long nails. You can grab tufts of hair, different ways to move the scalp over the skull bone. And just remember that the bulk of the drainage system happens down the back of so from the base of the skull there, go ahead and put your hands back on the base of the skull, and then just move your chin a little bit as you move your fingers. A little snarling. A little exhaling. Goodness, good. It's down the sides of the head. So it's going to come down the sides of the head into the lymph glands underneath the earlobes. So then moving the sides of the head, and the whole claw thing right around the ear, right? Those are all your triple warmer meridians. Move the chin, move the head. Why am I trying so hard? Why am I being picked on? Why do I have an autoimmune disease? Why do I have problems, right? Self-pity, right? Just release that. What a burden, what a weight on your shoulders. Inhale good stuff. A nice food, the smell of a flower. Exhale, blow out anything that's not helping you. And wiggle the spine. Oh, goodness me. Let's tap the thymus. I release everything that's not my work. I release everything that's not my work. I'm going to do my work. I am going to do my work. I'm going to do my work. Tap the third eye. I am activated. I am happily activated. I am happily activated. I am happily activated. Top of the head. The whole universe is helping me. The universe is helping me. The universe is helping me. The universe is helping me. Just sit for a moment, lips touching, teeth not touching, and just allow a free flow of energy through the breath. Good stuff coming in, pathogens going out, anything that's not your work. This is the part of your work when you are in physical pain or when you have an autoimmune disease. This is the part of your work where you release the reasons behind why you would have taken this on. There's a reason why you didn't allow a free flow of energy. It could be chemical toxicity, right? It could be radiation poisoning. It could be, who knows? There's a lot of different reasons. One of them is that the brain is not able to drain. The brain drain. Just inhale. I deserve to feel better. Exhale out. All that stuff you took on. Why did you take that on? Hey. Inhale, I deserve to feel better. Exhale, all that stuff you took on, just let it go now. Someone else can do it. Okay, we're going to go to card number 2, massaging the face. All right, so just, again, moving the scalp or the facial tissue over the bone. So go ahead and get the eyebrows, especially make sure that you've got that inside point. Bridge of the nose. Good. Sides of the eyes. Triple warmer, gallbladder. Triple warmer is like the overlord, the one who governs all of the systems, synchronizes everything. Gallbladder, self-esteem, courage. I'll just stay here all day. Oh, having courage to take the steps to take care of yourself in the best way you know how. Let's go to the cheeks. You can go in circles, up and down. Stomach meridian. There's enough for everybody. So you can use the fingertips. You can use the insides of the fingers. You can use the heels of the hands. Good. Let's move out to the jaw hinge. You can go up and down both sides or up alternating. Go along the gum line. Okay. I'm going up and down. You might be able to go in little circles. Out to the jaw hinge again. Why are you trying so hard? I mean, I know why, right? Because you're in pain. Blow it out. Relax. Let's take a break for a minute. Dealing with physical pain, dealing with autoimmune symptoms is exhausting. Inhale good energy. Exhale, blow out the toxins. You are affirming to yourself that it is okay to release the toxicity, that it is okay to allow the lymph system to do its job and drain the brain. Let's do the lower lip. Side to side or up and down. Just pressing in on the gum line is kind of what I'm focusing on. Kind of fun to talk like this, right? Be good to do with my grandchild. And moving out to the jaw hinge. Why are you trying so hard? I know why you're trying so hard. You're in pain. Relax down. Inhale. Inhale goodness. Inhale angels. Inhale support, nurturance. And exhale just simply like, I'm so done with this. Let's do that. So done with that. If it's pain, like I am so done with pain. You're just affirming it with the breath. So done with that. Okay, let's do either side. So moving into the neck. So again, you could just kind of smear sides of the head and the face. And you could also smear the neck. But I'm going to go ahead and ask you to stick a couple of fingers in underneath the jaw. All right, if your nails are too long, then you'll use a thumb, and you'll go. I want to be able so you can see. So you'll go from under the jaw here, not in the middle, but just under the jaw, a little to the side, and then pulling back. Just move the chin. So everything drains down to the collarbone. So we're kind of like moving. If you have the thumb, you're moving towards the back so you can get them all. And if you have your fingers, you probably can just dig in. You can tip your you can tip your head towards your fingers, and that will make it a little more intense. The fingers will hit the glands, submandibular salivary glands, lymph glands. Move the chin, and that drains down the neck. Okay, so I'm modeling different kinds of breath. One is the blow, the exhale, what we call clearing breath, right? The exasperated sigh is a long snarl. Right? So that gets to the bottom of the lungs. So your choice. Stick the thumb in there, stick the fingers in there, tip the head towards the fingers, take a breath. So what are you holding in there? That's what I want to know. Louise Hay, like in her lifetime, went through, drains down. She went through all the different areas of the body and compiled a list like, what is it that people are holding in that area? Right? So you might ask yourself, like, what am I holding in there? Is it shame? Is it resentment? It's like, and why am I holding that? And then you inhale. Oh. Okay? So we are asking the brain, right? Any toxicities that's gotten into the brain, and this is more important as people develop more autoimmune diseases and symptoms. It's also more important as we use Wi-Fi, microwaves. Some people still use microwaves, and cell phones, right? So that creates small amounts of EMF radiation that affects the fluids in the brain, right? And so we don't have a way to kind of release that because the levels, even though they're small, they collect over a period of time. And so then all of a sudden you kind of like have, you might call it dust or you might just call it gook. I don't know what you'll call it, but it's toxicities that need to drain down. And so we use the self massage in order to kind of trigger those areas. The lymph gland does not have a pump. And so we use our self massage and activation techniques in order to help the lymph glands do their job. Okay, so we're just asking more of the lymphs than they were designed to do, right? All right, so fingers in or thumb in, and you can just move along so you get all of them. Or fingers, you can tip your head, move your chin, and just allow the fingers to stimulate the glands that are underneath the jaw. So, what is this? This is natural medicine, which arises out of changes that have been made to our environment so that we're asking more of our body than it can do. And so, this lymph drainage, if you have an autoimmune disease, should be done every day, at least once a day. James and I have been watching a documentary on the blue whales, the blue whale kingdom. And they found that because the blue whales are almost extinct, that they've been mating with another whale that is similar. It is the next largest mammal on the planet. And so they've been creating these hybrid whales. And it's like, well, why is the blue whale mating with someone outside its species? And it's like, well, because it has to make some adaptations. So you're just digging in underneath the jaw to make a few adaptations. What's collected under there? Anything you're ready to let go of? Oh, God. Ah! Inhale and let it go. Why do we hold on to those things? Why do we hold on to people who said that we were a bad person, or we you don't know how to sing, you don't know how to blah blah, you're not pretty. It's like, why did you hold on to that? Inhale, take in some nice nurturing energy from this group. And exhale, be courageous and let those false beliefs go. Ugh. Ugh. Do a couple exasperated snarls, sighs. Ugh. Life is too hard. Ugh. And it's harder for me than it is for everybody else. That's what you'll feel when you have an autoimmune disease or any physical pain. You might even go into the sobbing. I do this so well that James sometimes comes downstairs to make sure that I'm okay. Okay? Releasing those deep feelings of loneliness and feeling targeted, like feeling like you're the only one, right? Okay. Let's do the rest of the neck. So this is the sides of the neck. We have to do the back of the neck as well. But just dig 2 fingers in underneath the earlobe. I'm kind of talkative today. I was hoping to go for a longer deep relaxation, but we'll see how the timing works out. So it drains down. So you just dig in underneath the earlobe and see what's in there. So like maybe there's a grape-sized feeling, like a grape-sized chunk of like crunchiness, right? What does that mean? That means that your lymph system has collected some junk. Yay, lymph system. Nice. Drains down, right? Everything going towards the collarbone, clavicular, supraclavicular lymph nodes. Apparently, those are the strongest ones. And they move more, drains down, when you breathe. So just like place your hand on your, this is why they're stronger, right? Like you might not necessarily stimulate what's underneath the armpits, right? But every time you breathe, feel the collarbones and feel that move. Lymph system needs movement, muscle movement in order to work. So just feel the collarbones moving. And inhale. Yes, you breathe into the belly. Yes, the diaphragm expands. Yes, the collarbones move. Nice. Good. That's what we want. We want it to move and to drain. Okay. In other side, 2 fingers underneath the earlobe. This side might feel different. That's fine. We are symmetrical but not identical. Left and right sides correspond to different sides of the brain. And in the ancient medicines correspond to different energies. Left side is more reflective, more intuitive. Right side is more active. I was reading in James Nestor's book, Breathe, and he said that breathing through the right nostril creates more aggressive behavior, which is not necessarily true. The sun energy is not always aggressive. Okay, it drains down. So, James Nestor, if you're out there, the right nostril breathing is necessary to digest your food. There are a lot of uses for fire which is what the right nostril does. So it's good for movement, for activity, jogging. It's good for adrenals to kick in, right? So as soon as you get the shot of Novocaine, boom, watch it. Your right nostril will kick on. It's like, what? What? It's like alarm, alarm, alarm. And it's like, you know, yes, that's part of what the right nostril does. Does it create aggressive behavior? No, it creates more fire. Okay, move your chin around. This drains down. Anything else you can let go of? Resentment, shame, pity, fear. Inhale. Don't forget to move the collarbones. And exhale. Good. I'm going to do my mermaid thing because I'm going to be a mermaid today. If you want to go back to just moving side to side, they're saying that this helps to activate the supraclavicular lymph nodes. You know, I would think that shrugging the shoulders up and down would be as well. You can alternate sides both at the same time. You can twist, you can mermaid. You figure out something that feels good to you. Okay, card number 3. So just place your palm in the back of the neck, flat, right on the back of the neck. Tip the chin forward. Now you feel nice, strong muscle in the neck, but that's not flexible, so you're going to tip the chin up. You don't have to go very far, just enough to pour the glass of water, right? So you're pulling your heart up to the sky, you're tipping your chin up to the sky, and allowing the fluid to drain down the back of the neck. What you're doing with your hand is you're cupping the neck and creating a neck brace so that it's comfortable for you. Good. When you're done, then lean forward until it feels easy to let go of the neck and just watch, like the neck just, whoa, neck, better circulation, more drainage. My neck feels like a half mile wide. Yes. All right, other hand. So the palm is flat against the side of the neck. Fingers might be poking out the other side. Right? You see that? All right, tip the fingers, tip the chin forward. Now you can feel it and just kind of grip onto the slab of muscle tissue in the neck, and then bring the heart up to this, pull the heart to the sky, tip the chin slightly back, and just allow it to drain. You're just like pouring a pitcher of water or glass of water. Lymphatic fluid in the brain drains down the back of the neck. Good. When you're ready, lean forward. Bring the heart forward until it feels comfortable to release the hand, and then sit quietly. Breathing in, moving the collarbones. Breathing in. We do not have time to do the breasts and the groin and belly area. So just take a few more breaths to set yourself for the deep relaxation. As you breathe in, move the collarbones, move the shoulder blades. If you need to wiggle in order to affirm that things are soft, things are flowing. letting the breath come in. And go out. You are an organism that brings things in and lets things go. Every breath that comes in allows you to feel the support of this interconnected web of life. Inhaling, exhaling. Using your imagination, bring yourself to a favorite spot. Find the animals that also love that spot. If you're in the ocean, find the whales. If you're in the mountains, if you're in the forest, find communion with other living beings who are in harmony with Mother Nature. If you're lying down, stay there. If you're sitting, bring the hands to the heart. If you're lying down, you can do one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, whatever feels good to you. And just begin humming. We're placing the hands on the body so we can feel the vibration as we create it. Last one. Close the eyes. Just sit in your energy. Sit in your circle. Follow your heart. Follow your path. Be dedicated to caring for yourself. And in that way, you empower others and radiate good energy to others that can help them. If you're lying down and you're feeling rested or resting, please stay there. If you are sitting and you're opening your eyes, blinking your eyes a few times, then just allow the eyes to be relaxed. Not looking at anything in particular, but just feeling the transmission of energy in the eyes. You can take in beauty. You can express love. The eyes are a beautiful gateway. So, thank you so much. This was the lymphatic drainage of the brain. In a couple of weeks, then we'll go ahead and do the lymphatic drainage in the breasts, which also goes towards the collarbones and the lymphatic drainage of the groin, which goes down into the groin. All right, fairy dust. Thank you. Gratitude. We'll be launching the Wellness at Home app in a couple of weeks. So at some point I may be giving you promo codes to go over there and take some classes with me for free there. All right, have a beautiful week. Love you so much. Namaste. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Mary.